So it's New Year's Eve in Jakarta. We just got the train, didn't have to change trains, which is lovely. And we're going to go off to the National Monument now. So I'll show you that in a minute. I've never seen it. I've only ever seen it from a distance. So this is the first time I've seen it close up. So quite looking forward to it. So there's the monument in all its glory. Lots of makan. Mantap. Bagus. So Monumen Mantap. So it's a good monument. So you can actually go inside and go to the very top. Whether we will today, maybe not, because there's a lot of people about. So I think you go over this way here somewhere, you get your ticket, and you have to go underground, and then you go up, and you can view it all. So I will do it. Having said that, I spent 2 years in Malaysia and never went up the Petronas Tower. The thing about these is they're good, but they probably look better from the outside, yeah? But yeah, it's impressive. I've never been here. I've obviously lived in Jakarta for 5 months now, and been to Jakarta many times, but I've never actually been close to this. And yeah, and it looks nice, I think, with the sun sort of just setting over there. So I think the timing is perfect as we face west. So let's have a bit of a pan round. There's a lot of people here, but it's not absolutely packed. I don't know whether this is where New Year's celebrations take place. We haven't decided yet, myself and Rena, whether we're actually going to stay for New Year or we're just going to walk about and see what's what. I understand the trains are working, I think, 24 hours today. But if not, we get a grab, you know, it's not really a problem. But yeah, it's not too hot here. For me, I'm used to sort of Kuala Lumpur, Singapore type heat, and it's a lot cooler than that. It's a nice sort of cold wind blowing. It's cooler than, hotter than where I live. I understand that some of you may not speak English, especially my Indonesian subscribers. So I will try and put some subtitles on later in in Indonesian. But I guess a lot of my Indonesian followers, and I have a lot from Indonesia, know this place anyway, and have probably been here. Certainly those that live on Java. I just love the picture like that. I've got some stills. It's just beautiful with the sun, yeah. So the tickets are over here. So we'll have a look at the tickets, see how much. Looks like the SAS, but it's not. So let's see how much it costs to get in. Like a lot of Asia, there'd be two prices. There'd be two prices. There'd be Indonesian price and there'd be local price, and that's the same with most of Asia. And whether that's wrong or right, I don't know. But, so that's the entrance, but I'm not sure it's actually open. So, tutup. Yeah. Okay, okay. No, 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 it's okay. Terima kasih, yeah? Terima kasih. That's okay. Sorry, he's right, yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. Happy New Year. Take care, thank you. So unfortunately it's closed, Tutup closed. So that is unfortunate, but that's fine. We can come another time. It's really not an issue. We're going to be here for probably another 9 months or so anyway. So until we move. So I should certainly come back here. Easy to get to. I mean, it's on the railway line from where we live. It's probably about 15 stops, but we don't have to change trains, so that's quite nice. It's quite easy. But yeah, but it's certainly beautiful building, I think. Not many foreigners here. Bule, which is like foreigner. So. National Monument, Monumen Nasional. So as we pan away from the monument, first of all you can see the cathedral. I understand the Pope has visited the cathedral. And then just poking its head over the trees there is a very big mosque, quite a famous mosque in Jakarta. These are very beautiful. So lots of people enjoying the nice cool air. It is still sort of rainy season, but I have noticed in the last week or so the rain is not every day, and it doesn't seem to last so long, so maybe we're getting towards the end of it. But, I mean, we need the rain, especially I do where I live, because we draw our water from the ground. Yeah, we don't have any water bills, it all comes from the ground, which is great. But we don't get any rain, and we don't get any water. Good pan round, let's have a look at the top again. Some of the city with some of the big banks there. BCA, UAB I can see. They have a car-free Sunday, which is I think over that way, correct me if I'm wrong. That's one of my best views from YouTube so far when I posted on there the other week. So I'm going to go back there in a few weeks and I'm probably going to run in a wig or something. So if you're about, you'll see me in a bright coloured wig, just for a bit of fun, yeah? Look at that sky, you couldn't paint it better, could you? Beautiful. Salamat Tahun Baru dari Monumen Nasional. So Happy New Year from the National Monument. Sarang Brandy Desini, I'm so happy to be here. Rina, makan apa? What are you eating?
Makan somai. Makan somai.
And in English?
Fish cake with peanut sauce.
Enak? Is it tasty?
Okay.
Terima kasih. So he's basically reminding everybody, so I'm told, to put all the litter in the bin in the right place. I don't know why people wouldn't, to be honest. Is that right, Rina?
And then just to take care of your own belonging and take care of your own children.
So in Bahasa?
Bahasa buang sampah pada tempatnya. Perhatikan barang-barang bawaan Anda. Jaga anak-anak Anda.
Terima kasih. So terima kasih Indonesia, aku cinta Indonesia. Thank you, Indonesia. I love you, Indonesia. So it's getting a bit darker now, so we're certainly going to stay here until it's dark because the monument will be lit up, so looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully the rain will hold off. But it's a chilled place. Whether it's always like this, probably not. Maybe it's just special because it's New Year. Whether all these people are going to stay here until midnight. There's no food here. There's food outside. So makan is outside, as my wife has found out. But there doesn't appear to be any food here. There's people selling water themselves, but not keen on buying water really from a... Maybe if the top's sealed, you should be okay. But if it's not sealed, then you shouldn't be buying it. But yeah, it's... I'm glad I'm here. It's really good. It just feels right, you know. It just feels really good. So the lights are now on there. So there's the railway line in the background. So we walk a bit away from it now because I want to try and see the monument with the light. You see it just above my head there, look. My big head is blocking it out and my ears are covering it. Look, I've got big ears. I look like the FA Cup. So that makes a lovely picture. So there's a city. I've lived in many cities in the world and visited many more. And those look very similar actually from a distance. All these buildings. I remember when I lived in Kuala Lumpur, we lived probably about 5 kilometres from the centre, and you can see the IT Tower, and the Petronas Towers, and they're not next to each other. They are a bit of a distance, but where I live, they were bang next to each other because of the distance. It brings everything closer. It's the same as these buildings here. These buildings are not actually next to each other, but they appear to be, which is I always find that a bit fascinating. Maybe that's just me, yeah. But anyway, I think that's a beautiful, call it concrete jungle if you like, but city buildings are certainly better than they were in the 60s and 70s in the UK. I used to work for a bank in the UK and we had a building in Birmingham called Calthorpe Road, and it was a listed building and it was horrible. Inside it was really old, you couldn't change the windows, you couldn't put double glazing in. I didn't think they could have aircon, not that you need aircon in the UK much, but the actual building was... as I say, it was horrible, but it was a listed building because it was like original 60s type concrete jungle, from the UK. I know it's not supposed to because it's there all the time, but it does look like a Christmas tree, doesn't it? But it's not supposed to do that, and I hope I don't offend anybody by saying that. So they're lighting up now, a bit like the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. So, isn't that nice? Jaya Raya. Something about victory, I think that means. Correct me if I'm wrong. Enjoy Jakarta. I'm not sure you could read that on the video. There's some entertainment going to start now. please leave your comments, your likes, and please subscribe. I mean, I was hoping to get to 400 subscribers by the new year. I've got 380, so I'm happy with that. I've gained 300 in the 5 months I've been in Jakarta. So thank you, terima kasih. Most of my subscribers are from Jakarta, or from Indonesia, Indonesia. I have a lot in Malaysia, but I had them in the UK, I think Australia, or so my friend tells me. Philippines, I think Brazil maybe, I think Russia, I think everywhere. So it looks like there's going to be some entertainment on later. Already lots of people here, ready for the show. So I think it might be quite hard to get a train back afterwards. I think the train station might be a little bit busy. So the crowds are really building now. Lots of people about. Like anywhere in the world, you need to watch with your belongings. I've got what we call a bum bag on, or a fanny bag, I think it's also called. It's to so stuff is on me, but even then I'm still not trusting anybody in. That's not because it's Indonesia. That's because it's human beings. Unfortunately, it's everywhere in the world, and this country is probably one of the least crime countries in the world, but it still happens, you know. The problem with Asia is more about snatches going on. Violent crime is very low here. It's more about snatching stuff and motorbike snatches and stuff like that. So anyway, a lot of people here. All families, you know, all young people. No one's drunk because most of them won't drink because they're faith. But it's a very friendly family atmosphere, you know. And the weather's great, you know, perfect. I'm so lucky to experience this, you know. Terima kasih, Indonesia. Aku cinta Indonesia. Aku cinta Jakarta. I always love events like this, you know, all around the world, because it brings people together, you know. I should probably say hello to somebody today I've never spoken to and never ever speak to again, and I think that happens everywhere in the world. I mean, it's quite dark here, so most people are not really going to instantly see me as a boule, which is good to a certain extent. But oh, there's someone on stage now. So they've got the stage in the middle, and in both sides of the stage they've got the screens as well, so people can see it from there. It's very well done. So Rin is going to share some information about this song that's been sung at the moment.
Oh yeah, this is like very famous song of Jakarta, Batavia.
Okay,
It's about the what do you call? Here they call it ondel-ondel. Ondel-ondel is like a big, what do you call that? The one used to walk like this.
Tightrope.
No, something like that.
Yeah, tightrope.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you explain in Bahasa as well, please?
Ya, ini lagu tentang ondel-ondel, simbol Jakarta. Ya.
Okay, terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Jujur saja ku tak mampu hilangkan wajahmu jika tak perlu meski saya oh meski apa hatimu tapi cintaku
Sexy wife, sexy history. So we're not sure if we're actually going to stay here because we've got about 5 hours until midnight. So maybe even closer to 6 actually. I'm not sure what time it is, but I'm not sure I actually want to stay here for that long. I mean, the music entertainment's great, but I don't understand any of it. If Freddie wants to stay, then we'll stay. But just we'll have a walk about. There's literally millions of people here now. I think getting away afterwards on the train, if we do stay, is going to take us probably into about March or April because there's so many people here. But let's see. I mean, you know, we've got nothing planned tomorrow, but let's see. So my wife is happy, Istri happy, because there's a night market. So maybe we might be spending a couple of hours in here. So we've decided that we're not going to wait 5 hours. It'd be great to see the fireworks and everything, and we came here maybe a little bit too early, but then we got the sunset. Yeah, the sunset was great. So we're not gonna wait for the whole 5 hours. So we're going to walk back and get a coffee now, and just see how the evening takes us. You know, I just think to stay here for the whole time. It's harder for me because it's all going to be in Bahasa. And a lot of Indonesian songs, which is great. I mean, I'm in Indonesia, yeah, but for me to stand there for 5 hours, not really understanding what's going on, is going to be difficult. But if Frida wants to stay, then I'm more than happy. But she's quite happy to go. So we'll have a bit of a walk down here. So we'll get ourselves a coffee, I think. Then we'll, as I say, we'll just see what happens. I mean, it's great. There's no plans, nothing to worry about. That's when it's, you know, great when. Car-free night, there's no cars about as such. Car-free night doesn't mean no cars, it just means less cars. So buses are allowed. Obviously these horse and carts are allowed. And I think motorbikes, sepeda. But nothing else, no cars are allowed. As I said before, I will do another car-free Sunday run here. Not this Sunday, not next couple of weeks because I'm going to be away, but I'll do one afterwards. And then I'll post a YouTube video. So if anyone's about, I'll try and let people know beforehand. If anyone's about in Jakarta, please come and say hello. So I intend to wear a funny wig so you'll see me. But yeah. So. Very quiet, this part of Jakarta, apart from all the motorcyclists, which all looks to be a bit military actually. So a cat has found us, and as always, Rena has brought cat food with her so she can feed the cats. I don't think the cat's actually hungry. I think it just wants a bit of loving. Just wants some loving. Kucing. Cinta kucing. Ah, how sweet, eh? So we can see the monument from another angle. So this apparently is quite a famous ice cream place. here. So I've ordered nougat and Doreen's ordered durian. So.
Hi, we are now at Ragusa. Ragusa es Italia in Juanda. Saat ini saya sedang ada di Ragusa es Italia dekat dengan Juanda stasiun.
English?
Hi, right now we are at Ragusa Italian ice cream at Juanda or nearby Juanda train station.
Terima kasih. So the ice cream has arrived. So it cost 25,000 each one. So that's 50,000, which is about £2.50 for both. So by Indonesian standards, it's quite expensive actually, but it's special ice cream, so it's worth it. So Rena's going to eat hers now. So this is durian. So this is a little bit like watching the monkeys eat. Yeah, this is how monkeys eat durian. Enak? Enak? Tasty, yeah? Okay, let me try mine, yeah?
Harus dicoba. Awesome.
Enak. Tasty. Oh, baby. Cutest little kitten. Lovely little kitten. Here we are, mate. Gila. Crazy. Hi. So back on the train, back towards Homeway, and see what we're going to do. So we're going to get the train back to Boganel. So there's the monument you can see in the background. That's the big mosque. Impressive, eh? Not sure what time the next train is. It won't be long. We don't have to wait ages in this country for trains. 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'm hoping the train won't be too busy. Certainly the trains arriving here are very busy. There's loads of people coming off because most people are coming up to celebrate the new year here, but as we're old, we're not. We're going to go home. So more people are arriving ready for these celebrations here. I'm hoping our train will be empty because I really want to sit down. So we're on a rather packed, busy train going back. Early night for us. maybe we get to the station where we live. We might look at if anything's going on there. But I might just go and have a beer. So let's see. I mean, you don't have to tick boxes there. We've been down to Jakarta. Awesome atmosphere down there. Maybe in hindsight we should have gone a bit later. If I'm here next year, which probably won't be, but if I am, then we'll go down a lot later. And then be prepared not to be able to get a train home. But yeah, it's been a great day for me. I've really enjoyed it, and I know Rena's enjoyed. I'd be very proud to show me around her city. So, aku cinta Jakarta.